Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with yet another building video. This is a part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1 yet, I really encourage you to go see it. I hope you have. If you haven't, it's okay. You can just go and watch it now. But if you haven't, let me just quickly explain what is happening. So basically, what I need to say first is, don't judge me. Jersey Shore is one of my guilty pleasures. It's something that I've grew up with. I've always watched it. I love it. I know it's not the best TV, but everyone has their own guilty pleasures, okay? And even if you really hate it and you're judging me for it, that's fine. Just don't take it out in this house. The house, you know, it's not its fault. So basically, I've been binge watching The Family Vacation because it apparently has been out for years and I had no idea. And so I've been watching it lately and I've been obsessed. Like, I love it. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not, but you know what I mean. So I was watching it, and then I think it was in season 2. They showed Jwoww's or Jenni's house, and I don't know what it is, but sometimes I see houses or just buildings in real life, on TV, in photos, whatever it may be, and I feel really inspired, and that's what I felt, and it has nothing to do with her personally. It has nothing to do with the show or anything at all. It was literally just me seeing this, like the structure itself. And I just thought it looked so cool. And I was like, you know what? I can try and remake it in The Sims. So that's what I did. So this is a huge, my gosh, excuse me. This is a huge mansion. It is a massive home. It ended up costing over 600,000 simoleons, I think. So it took a long time to build. I actually was building it over a course of a whole week. So I did like one part in like one day, and then I took a bit of a break, and then I did a second part in the next day, and so on. And so I split this video in 2 parts. So the first part was the building and the landscaping, and then the second part is just going to be furnishing. Full disclaimer, again, if you haven't seen the first part, I have already explained this in that one. I have cut out a lot of footage because I was trying to keep this I was trying to make it into like a 2-part video, so I had to cut out a lot. And then as I cut out a lot or didn't even record a lot of what I was doing, I realized that I could have just made it into a 3-part video, and I do regret not doing that, just because I feel like a big part of the work has been not shown, which is a shame, because I took so long and I really put so much effort into it. I tried to oh my god, what is going on today? I'm so sorry. So I was trying to really make it look perfect, make sure that everything was 100%, and I don't know, it was bad planning on my part. That's essentially what it was, and I do regret it, but it is what it is. Like, there's nothing I can do about it now. So the reason I had to explain this, because the first part finished when we did the landscaping, and then this second part started. And so like what I did in between that is not shown is I did all the floors, the walls. I changed the layout a little bit to make it a bit better, because I feel like it didn't really make sense. Like, some things, there were just little things that had to be rectified essentially. And so that's what I did. And then I did the backyard as well. Like, I perfected it, I finished it, I added a lot of things to it, which you will see in the screenshots at the end. And I also made this living room into a sunken room, which I don't really do ever. But, so yeah, I haven't said this yet. When I was building this, I was referring to real life photos that I found online. I tried to make it as accurate as possible, from the front anyway, and then the backyard I was able to reference as well, and then the living room, dining room, the kitchen, and the foyer was what I was able to find photos of online. So those are pretty accurate. as to what the house actually looks like. Then the rest of the layout was basically just me doing my own thing. So the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room are pretty much what this house looks like in real life, what I just said, or it looked at the time anyway, because I wanted it to look accurate. But then, you know, this is a game, you have to make adjustments because you can't fully translate it. You know, you can't fully translate real life into the game, and also there's certain things when you build in The Sims you need to take into consideration. You know, is it really practical? Is it really gonna work? Are the Sims gonna be able to, you know, use things and move around okay and all that? So I had to make some adjustments, but I think overall it really works. I went all in. This home has 5 bedrooms. So there's a master bedroom, 2 spare bedrooms, and 2 kids' rooms, totally separated. There's 8 bathrooms, so every bedroom has an ensuite, and then there's 3 additional bathrooms. I think it's just one that's a half bath, and then all of the other ones have either a shower or a bath. All the ensuites as well have baths and showers, or one or the other, just depending on the space. Let me just say this as well. There is so many rooms in this house, so I had to take so many screenshots, which you will be able to see in the end of this video. So every room has about 2 photos, just because they are quite big, and I really took it to such detail when putting in the decor items and all the furnishing and everything. So I really wanted you to be able to see everything, especially since a lot of it has been cut out. So there's a lot of photos. I think there's like close to 50 photos in the end. So the last 2 minutes of this video is literally just photos, but I sped it up a little bit. So if it's a bit hard for you to see, maybe just pause it or something so you can see better. But yeah, so I wanted everything to be shown because I was really proud of it, because I really just I really tried. I put a lot of effort into this home, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I think you can tell that there was a lot of effort. So as I was saying before, there's obviously I said, like, there's the kitchen, which the biggest kitchen you've ever seen in your life. There's a dining room, living room, and then there's a study, like a video game. How would you call it? Like an activity room, a gaming room. I don't know how to name it. And then there is also a garage, which you will also see in the photos. I don't like putting garages into the game, but I wanted it in this one because I felt like it added to the exterior. I think it looks really nice as an overall. And there's a lot of clutter in there, which I had so much fun placing because I never get to do that. And then in the backyard you have a pool area that has a bar and a grill, a fireplace, a lot of sitting and lounging areas, a hot tub, an outside theater. Did I cover everything? Oh, and like an outside dining / grill / bar area. You'll see. The reason why I'm listing and explaining all of this is because the photos are gonna be really fast, and I just want you to be to have an overall idea of what is coming. I will say there is so many seating areas in this home. It is a big home, so it's gonna take a while for you to get from one side to the other. So you'll get tired, but don't worry. There's plenty of resting spaces. I am moving to the outside now. We're just gonna do the dining / seating area. The rest of the outside and the backyard has been done already. And then after this, we'll be moving upstairs into the bedrooms. So there's gonna be 2 kids' bedrooms. One is intended for a boy, one is intended for a girl, but you can change that up. And I will say this, I felt I was completely done with this build, everything was done, and then I realized I never put in a gym, which I was intending to, and then I somehow forgot, and I really regretted it. And then after everything was done 100%, I actually added in a little gym, and I'm not happy with how it turned out because it is just an afterthought, and you can see that it's an afterthought, and I fully admit that. But the only way that I could add it was if I actually like extended the actual house, because there was no room within the house to add it. So I didn't want to do that. So the only way that I could do was either go basement or attic, which both of them I don't like in The Sims 4. I just don't like the way that they work and look. And I ended up adding an attic because that was just easier and faster solution. So like I said, I admit that was a cop-out. I just felt bad about it, not having a gym, and I really wanted to include it, and then I did. It is literally just a box with some equipment in it. You can take it out if it bothers you, you can spruce it up if you like, or maybe move it to a different section of the house. I regret it, that is my one regret. But like I said, the only solution was either like a really massive revamp of a room, or adding a whole different section to the house, which I really didn't want because I just felt like this home in itself was big enough as it is. Like, it really is. And like, there's so many things happening, there's so much things to do. It has everything. Like, it literally has everything. So, but yeah, I don't know. Some weird sounds coming in from the outside. I'm happy. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Also, I haven't said this before. If you're wondering, you probably noticed this lot has been turned around. I turned it around before I started working on it because I didn't want to turn it around, and then sometimes when you do that, it deletes part of like the landscaping and stuff like that. So I did it beforehand just to make sure that nothing was deleted. And the reason why I turned it around was because the gallery takes screenshots automatically, and they really are not the best. And so by turning the lot around, it actually made the photos for the gallery look really way better. So this is why the lot is turned the wrong way. But in the end, when you see the screenshots of the exterior of the house and the backyard and everything, that is when the house has been placed properly. So I built everything, I took the interior screenshots, I turned the house around, and then I took the exterior screenshots. So in the end, you will be able to see it how it's meant to be, and everything will make sense, because also like the driveway aligns perfectly with the road and everything, which looks a bit funky at the moment, but then in the end you will be it'll make sense, you'll see it. Like, I feel like I'm jumping the gun, but I just want to explain everything before we go into the screenshots, because I feel like it's gonna be hard to keep track of everything when we're there, because there's a lot happening. But yeah, this has been completely finished, completely done. I have already uploaded this to the gallery. It has been on there for a couple of days by the time you're watching this. So if you want to download it and put it in your game, please feel free to do so. I would be happy if you did. The link to the home is in the description below, so you can go and check out. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what is happening today. I'm having so many issues. First, when I was recording the voiceover for the part 1, my recording suddenly stopped. Then my camera stopped recording just now. I don't know what is going on, but I'm getting really frustrated. And I don't know where I left off because I didn't realize that it was turned off for a bit. So, oh my god. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm really sorry. I don't know what is happening. Today's just not a good day for recording, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know where I left off. I honestly don't. So, I don't know. We are pretty much done. with the furnishing. So we will be jumping into the screenshots in a second. I'm pretty sure that this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all done. I'm just gonna move some things around on the outside if I remember correctly, and then we're gonna be jumping into the screenshots. I'm gonna try and comment on them as we go, but they are gonna be pretty quick, so I'm probably gonna have to skip some of them. But yeah, here we go. I'm excited for you guys to see this. I'm really just proud, I suppose. So here we go. This is the foyer. A lot of seating areas, as I said. Feel free to pause if you would like to check out the decor items and all the little details and stuff. I really tried to make everything 100%. The biggest kitchen you'll ever see in your life, but it's pretty accurate to what the photos show, so I don't mind it though. It's very spacious. Massive open split level living room, and this is like the second sitting, TV, study area. I'm not sure how you will call it. So this is the only bedroom that is downstairs. It is kind of like a spare bedroom or like a guest bedroom. All the bedrooms have their own suites, like I said, and their own fireplaces as well, which I think is pretty sick. And yes, there is a TMZ truck outside, or van. I thought that was appropriate. And yeah, that was the master bedroom, by the way. It's too fast for me. This is the second spare bedroom. So it has a bit of a weird shape, but it is what it is, I suppose. So this is the first child and the second child bedroom as well. Very spacious, definitely a celebrity mansion. So this is the overlook of the back area. There's a home theater, a seating area. There's two grills, I think. Yes, 2 grills, a bar, a DJ booth, a fireplace, plenty of lounging areas. And then on the side, on this kind of a slope, there's this outside theater. Like, imagine watching a movie with that view in the background. And then on the right side of the pool, there's a covered hot tub. I mean, if this doesn't scream celebrity, then I don't know what does. This is just the lame gym, just ignore that. And the garage, like I said, very cluttered. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of cars being parked in here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, check this out on the gallery. The link is in the description below. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all soon, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Bye everyone!